Hey, it's me again. So, going outside. I actually kind of hate it for some odd reasons. Well, I'm not really talking about the most important going outside thing, like you really have to go, like, oh my god, there's a lot of shit to do. But we're talking about the kind that it's kind of useless. Basically, what I'm talking about is the kind where you just get dragged around, you're clueless on what to do, you probably get some anxiety, basically like that. The perfect formula for us humans. Even though we're social beings, there's still some people who have anxiety and probably get scared by a billion people and probably anyways, I find myself in a circle of fear and worries when I get dragged around to some place I'm not familiar to or anywhere at all. Because if you drag me to a place that I'm just like, what is this place? What is this place? What is this place? I'm basically dead. It's kind of what 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 my mind gets really confused when I go to some place that I'm not really supposed to be, or I do not know where I am. It's like that. Damn, English is not really my first language this day. What the hell? Anyways, what I'm talking about is I hate going outside because I don't know, actually. It's basically just I get scared a lot by small things, a lot of small things. It's basically nuisance, but it's enough to make me jump to the air. Anyways, I have some very, I don't know, some useless, nonsensical stories with me today. And yeah, that's all. There's nothing really to it. But I remember one time when I was at the hospital, a family member asked me to grab this and ask a nurse on the nurse station to heat it up. Of course, I actually really don't know what's going on because I'm like, what the? I actually don't know what I'm gonna do at this point. I just like froze there, like slowly just frozen in time because my mind is trying to process everything. Do you think I'm that social? Yes, I may have some charisma, but still. No, not really. Don't you dare, don't get me started on charisma. Just because I am capable of speaking doesn't mean I can do this. No, you are not doing that. Anyways, another thing, why am I saying like this? Another thing that I hate is the store clerk talking to you while you're buying something. Girl, you have a job. And your job is to put the thing on the thing and then give it to me after I pay you. That's your job. You shouldn't ask me that. Do you have an advantage card? Would you like this or that? Am I a kid? Well, technically I am 14, so I mean, But still, why? Why is like this? Why? Why are you asking me things? I only want my raspberry tea on a bottle. Please let me live for once. You know, I just hate it. I hate it. Fuck it. I hate it. I freaking hate the fact that a store clerk would ask you anything. I just hate that thing. Some of you may just like, oh, you're just overreacting. For me, I hate it. I hate it. Just get rid of it. Stay silent. You are here to do your job, not to be a mother. May I remind you, miss, or mister, or any gender in the world, I do not assume. Now what's next? What's next on the script? I'm kind of reading this. I'm not filtering anything, so fuck you. The store clerk? We've already talked about the store clerk. So I hate trips that are very long. We're not talking about airplane trips because I haven't been there before. I don't know how terrible it was. If you guys actually know how terrible flights are, go tell me in the comment section. Probably tell me how terrible those are, or if they're good at all, so that I would be aware. Anyways, we're talking about car trips, and the thing with car trips is I get dizzy. Yeah, basically motion sickness, I guess, or car sick. I easily get dizzy, and I feel like I'm gonna puke every time like I need to we're gonna go somewhere or someplace. Even though it's just a short 30-minute drive, it's enough to get my head on the exploding zone because gosh golly damn it, that feels horrendous. The feeling of nausea while being on a car is just horrendous. It's terrible. It's just no. And the worst thing is the roads that we have are less than perfect and much less than okay. There are basically bumps everywhere. Every turn of the car, there's always another bump on the ground. It's always like that. What the hell? I kinda hate it. I hate the fact that there's a lot of bumps in the road. Why are you trying to make me sick? We're not on a roller coaster. May I remind you that we are not in a roller coaster. Yeah, why am I speaking this accent again? What the hell? Anyways, that's the thing I hate about car trips. Is no matter how long it is, it makes my head explode, and it even gets worse by the addition of the air conditioning in the car, because the air conditioning is just like, ugh, the air conditioning, what the hell? The air conditioning in the house is better. The air conditioning in the car is terrible. Oh my god. It's basically put chloroform on the air. That's basically it. That's my experience on air conditioning at the car. That's why I hate it. And I prefer the windows to be open. Thank you very much. Also, it kinda gets rid of my motion sickness or car sick. Or yeah, like that. It kinda prevents it. So yeah. Also, for some odd reasons, I don't really like road trips. Probably because it's a huge time suck and I will not be able to give you guys any good content whatsoever. Probably any content if I was a vlogger, but I don't show my face. So, suck it. Suck it, you. Anyways, that's what I hate. It's just a big giant time suck. And I basically seen it all. I basically seen everything. Every single road my parents take every single day. I've seen it all. To be honest, I'm not really ooh, yummy for tummy. That's a reference, actually. But still, I'm kind of bleh by the fact that we're just gonna we're just gonna who's ready for the road trip? I'm not gonna be very enthusiastic and say me. No, we're not gonna do that. I'm not plastic. May I remind you? I'm not really the kid who's very biased. I'm very blunt. And I don't really like filtering myself. If I say a bad word, I don't care. This just turned into things that make me insane for a while. Probably. I don't know. There's a lot of things that I'm just talking about. I just don't know what to do. Ooh. Well, that's all, to be honest. And another thing that I hate is going to a place that I think I'm not allowed on. Specifically, eating on the event area. Whether not being used or about to be used, I'm scared. I'm done for life. Anxiety is just going through the roof on this one. Because anytime now, there would just be a group that would just stand and then they would just enter the room and then you're just gonna be oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! You're like that. It's kind of terrifying. You feel like you're under pressure when you're in an event area that you think is about to be used or not being used at all. Even if it's not being used, it's still pressuring for me because I feel like I'm in an area I'm not allowed in. And I get scared a lot by small things. It's scary to think about you're just gonna be sitting there and you feel like you're a criminal. And by the fact that there's a possibility that you can get kicked out on that area by just eating on that specific area. It's scary. I'm trying to get rid as much of the pebbles as possible. I'm trying to get rid of every shame I could bring upon myself because my whole childhood is just a bunch of cringe. And we're not talking about my childhood because this audio just reached 10 minutes. And I'm gonna save this one probably over there on video ideas. Anyways, that's all. That's all my insanity. That's all my rambling. I think that's enough of that. And I think I'm done. Anyways, that's probably all. Thank you for listening to the insanity I brought upon myself. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if there's a lot of footage left from my speed paint, if there's so much footage left, then bravo, just enjoy the view. There's still music in the background. You can still like it. But seeing that I'm kind of done with the audio, I'm kind of fine as well. So, go follow my Twitter if you want. Go follow my Instagram if you want. Find my Facebook account, Kimchii Tuttie. That's all. That's just my name. I'm starting to relabel everything I have. I'm still using the Tuttie and Rosie signature because I got used to it. Anyways, if you want to, you can support my Patreon, even though no one would really support this insane schmuck. Anyways, see you guys in the next video. Farewell! Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. A single view is at least a good thing because no one really gets to watch my videos. I haven't been voice acting a lot of things or just putting lines over it, like talking about things, but I am working on something to solve this. Not as a content filler, but rather as something to have fun with. A little experiment that I'll work on in the next video, which could go around themings of words, but I'm not gonna spoil the details of what I plan. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. A single like is good. Subscribe if you want. Follow my Twitter, follow my Instagram, support me on Patreon if you want. Find my Facebook page if you dare. And have a great day.